Okay, so this is Ringwalk Media in association with Welleyes Therapy and Barclay Carter Racing. Well, normally we're in the gym with her, but we're both so very, very busy in this boxing world. Chloe Watson, European champion. Nice to see you in your car.
Yeah, nice to see you too. It's good to finally catch up with you and talk about the next fight.
Well, listen, it's a big one. Your sparring partner, Jasmina Zapotoczna. Not the fight you thought you were going to get, but a very intriguing fight.
Yeah, very intriguing. We thought we were going to be boxing Maisey Rose Courtney next. Do a bit of a build up for that fight as well. From the last couple of months, but Jasmina beat Maisey fair and square, so it's only right that we box Jasmine next. That's going to be on the 27th at your call.
And I'll tell you what, it's going to be live on Wasserman Channel 5. About 1 million people, co-main event. That's not bad, is it?
Definitely not bad. This is what I do it for me. That's what I've been dreaming about since like the age of 8. Being a professional boxer, winning world titles. Obviously I'm European champ now, so I'm on my way to fulfilling that dream.
And you made your debut at York Hall, I remember.
Yeah, made me debut there, in November. So it'll be good to get back there and defend and have my first title defense there.
Well, listen, let's talk very quickly about yourself. You won the European title against Justine Lalamanda, and I mean that was a tough, horrible fight. She was a tricky customer, wasn't she?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? I learned so much from that fight. Obviously it's my first title fight. I was so excited and that, and I had, you could see I had so much heart. And I got the job done. But you definitely, I think you can come away from a lot of wins and think, oh well, I've done enough to win. So that's enough. But you know yourself, my team, Ricky and Blaine, and we've been working non-stop for the last 3 years, to be fair. But yeah, we definitely took a lot from that fight to be working on, and I think you've seen a lot of improvements in my last fight as well. So it definitely shows that we're taking the right step in the right direction.
Kate Radamska, she came to have a go, didn't she? Last time out in Bolton.
She did, and she's been in some tough fights herself. I don't think she was there to be beat, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, on the night, I feel like we've shown a lot of stuff that we've been working on the last couple of months, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Like you say, I'm looking forward to performing again on the 27th in 7 weeks' time. You mentioned before it's against someone that I've sparred quite a lot.
Yeah.
I know people are probably wondering like, oh, how does the spar goes and stuff like that. The spars are good. And it'll be a lot more competitive when we get in the ring to fight. But there's only one way it's going.
Well, I mean, let's touch on that.
Yep.
You and Jasmina Jasmina know each other quite well. I think you must have sparred over 200 rounds together the last couple of years. What's it like when you found out you were going to fight her? Were you quite excited? Was it like, oh my God, this is going to be, crazy?
Gonna be crazy. Not really, just boxing, isn't it? Obviously, we're confident enough in our own ability and in the spars as well. That we'll get the win. And on top of that, obviously, we're not silly. We knew as when we were sparring each other that there's going to be one day that we meet each other. And that day is the 27th.
And maybe in the future, I know you're looking at world honours possibly next year if things go your way and go the way that Blaine and Ricky are planning your career, and of course your manager Paul as well. Do you think there's a possibility you and Maisey may still meet at some point in the future? Because that one was hotly anticipated, that fight.
Yeah, it was, and it would have been such a good build-up. Obviously, I'm a bit gutted that that it isn't the case for the 27th. So would definitely be up for having that fight down the line. Obviously, Maisey just got to do what she needs to do now to get back there. So yeah, so we'll see. But from my side of things, I'll definitely be up for that fight.
And fair play to Jasmina. She beat Maisey fair and square, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Jasmine made it look easy. On the night, I feel like Maisey just couldn't really get her shots off. She struggled quite a lot in the fights, and I think there was a lot of stuff that was shown that she needs to work on. So who knows, hopefully she can go back into the gym and work on them things, and we can get that fight on.
Well, I'm sure that it's going to be something that your team will think about in the future, but only if it makes good business, of course.
Yeah,
you touched on obviously your team, Ricky and Blaine. They've worked incredibly well with you. I've seen the transformation over the last, especially the last 12 months. Do you feel like you're now, coming towards that sort of top of the European fringe of world level sort of standard?
Yeah, for sure. And defend my title on 27th and then defend it again before the end of the year. And I think that shows that before looking at world titles. You know, results don't lie. So if I keep performing and obviously performing at this high level, obviously like I said, my dreams to become world champion, and I don't think I'm too far from that.
Well, you're number one in the UK. I think your world ranking is number 7 in WBO and 8 in WBA. So you're pretty high up there. You've only got the Argentinians and the foreign girls above you that are champions. So it's the natural step next, isn't it? Next year.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it. And I think it's great that we can have obviously it would have been great to have a good domestic dust up with Maisey. Obviously that isn't the case, but through that fight, people know of Jasmine now. So I think that's built up this fight quite nicely. So I think it's good that I'm able to be in good competitive fights where people know of two boxers quite well. And I think that's what, I know we don't really say women's boxing no more, but it's what us women need in boxing is, people that, the whole crowd can get behind, and, the following, the support, where when they've followed two boxers and then they come head to head to meet. And I think they're the most exciting nights in boxing. So yeah, I'm made up.
I think in my boxing career, I think this is the first time I've actually ever heard of a male or female who are in effect sparring partners actually fighting for a European title against each other. It's pretty unique.
Yeah, I think it happens quite a lot, doesn't it? Obviously,
here and there, but not as much as. I mean, this is a great fight, to be fair, and then I think the styles are going to gel. It's going to be a good fight, whichever way it goes, and I'm certainly looking forward to coming to York Hall and watching it. And of course, all the people are going to be watching it live on Channel 5 as well. So it's a big audience for a big fight, as they say.
Yeah,
and of course, you're very well supported, both girls. Obviously, you're both northern based. It's a shame it wasn't up here in Bolton or somewhere like that, but I'm sure you guys are going to have quite a lot of support down there.
Yeah, definitely. I know I've got a good few people coming up. Like I said, I've had my debut there, so people aren't a stranger to your call. So yeah,
Going to be a cracking night. And is your nan coming over? Because I bumped into her in Spain this week.
Yeah, of course, my nan's going to be there. She probably told you that herself.
She did.
Told you she's already got a plane booked.
Well, listen, I really appreciate it. I know time's tight and you've got to get off and do your next set of training. It's nice to see you, mate. And I'm really looking forward to this fight. I think this is the fight that's going to propel you really up into that world level and, get yourself set for a 2025 as a hopefully as a world champion.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, listen, thank you so much. Enjoy. I'm looking forward to the 27th. If there's any tickets available, go get them now, because this is certainly going to be one heck of a fight. Chloe, it's great to see you, and we'll catch you soon, mate.
And you. Thanks, Jonathan.